For traditional ELISA, you just need really a plate reader. And obviously that's a kind of standard piece of equipment. You're going to find that in most labs that you have. Then we've got mesoscale discovery technology. Now this is similar to ELISA, but the actual detection is electrochemoluminescent. It's just a different kind of way that the signal is detected. But actually, generally, it proves to be a little bit more sensitive than normal ELISA. And also, it's the company make lots and lots of multiplex kits. And so if you're looking for kind of panels, like inflammation panels or something like that, you can use that. And also it's an easy homebrew option. If you want to make an assay that isn't there, you want to make an assay and you've got good antibodies, it's really quite easy to set up an assay on this system. And we've done that for a few things. So we have that. Then we've got a Biorad machine, which is Luminex-based technology. Now it is ELISA, it's enzyme linked, but the antibodies are on beads, on magnetic beads. And so we would buy kits. We haven't done any homebrew on this. We would buy kits from Biorad or Merck or somebody, and they tend to be highly multiplexed also. And there's lots of options on there. And also kind of, you can ask the customers, you can ask the company to make custom assays as well. So there's that technology. Then, of course, the Simoa technology, which is the technology, to be honest, that we use the most, because this is the technology whereby we can measure, say, amyloid beta, phospho-tau, neurofilament light, GFAP in blood. And we buy an awful lot of kits from Quanterix, the company that make that platform. And they do multiplex, but only up to 4 analytes at the moment. And they do lots of single kits as well. But this is a partially automated platform. And so the results that we get from it are really, like, you get really tight CVs from this kind of technology, because it's all done inside the machine, like automatically. The trends that we see are projects where people want to measure the amyloid AD biomarkers. And so that for that, they would measure a kit called a 4-plex-E, which includes amyloid beta 40, amyloid beta 42, neurofilament light, and GFAP. And then added to that, we would add phospho-tau 181, which is what we now think is actually a really good marker for amyloid, or a response marker to amyloid. And so we do lots of projects where we combine those two. And because we've actually got 3 Simoa machines at the moment, and we can take one sample and measure all of those analytes all at the same time, so that we don't compromise the quality of the sample. And next week, the week after, we actually get a 4th machine, so that we can do 2 big projects at the same time, 2 different people doing them, obviously. So those are the most common things. At the moment, we're just awaiting for a new kit to come into us from a different provider, but the same technology, for phospho-tau 217, there's been lots and lots of excitement about this analyte in the field lately, but also it's been a really difficult assay to produce. And so I've got it on good authority that this is a really, really good kit. And so I'm hoping they'll be back by the time I get back from AR UK. That would be really good, wouldn't it? But also, I think highlight is how much larger the projects we're able to do are. So we've recently completed one of nearly 3,000 samples using those the 5 analytes I said, where we do it on 2 machines. So that's quite exciting. And we've done quite a lot. I suppose one thing I find exciting is that we don't just work on Alzheimer's disease. We work on other diseases as well, where hopefully some of what we do will help to differentiate between the dementias. So we've worked with people on Lewy body dementia, we work with people on frontal temporal dementia, but also other kind of risk factors such as traumatic brain injury, which we all know is a risk factor for dementia in later life. And in fact, we've got a really good collaboration going with Imperial College where we're doing lots and lots of different things with TBI at the moment. Most people get involved because maybe I've done a talk somewhere, or Henrik. I mean, Henrik talks probably every day in different parts of the world to people. And so many of our collaborations have come through him. But yeah, people can we do have, there is a Dementia Research Institute website and we are on there. So I think that the details to be able to contact us are on there. But yeah, people can just email us and ask